Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
I'm Lola.
And we're watching The Wire.
Episode 11.
Episode 11.
We hoped and thought that maybe we could watch 11 and 12 today.
And we talked for 2 hours.
I think, yeah. Literally just like...
We had breakfast around 11.
Yeah.
And we finished it around 11:30. And now it's 1:20.
Yeah. What do we do in between? Nothing. Drank 2 coffees.
Nothing.
Just we're chatting. And
I don't even have
like,
coffee to drink now. No?
And we're like, can we film now? So now when this ends badly, possibly, we only have ourselves to blame.
Especially because I read few comments of people saying, oh my god, I can't wait for 11 and 12 episodes. I don't know why not 13. First of all, I don't know why not 13 because it's the last one. And second of all, are they kind of connected? Which means like, does it end of a cliffhanger?
And that's what I'm afraid of now.
And we don't have time?
Yeah.
To watch the 12th one?
No, we literally, like, we can't even make up time. You know, like, there's nothing we can do for the 12th one. So, like, I hope that it doesn't end on too bad of a cliffhanger.
Me too.
Because, like, there is physically nothing we can do. Like, nothing. Where we left off, I mean, we did leave off on a cliffhanger as well,
no, exactly.
Yeah, Kima has been shot. It's gonna be the shock of my life if we open this up and, like, the episode... starts and she's like dead or something. That would be the shock of my life because like I have fully embraced that she is alive. In my mind, the girl is alive and she's gonna be fine. It might take a bit, but like she's gonna be fine. Like I don't that's just what is happening in my mind. So like if that's not correct, I'm not sure how to process that.
In my mind as well, just because that's how we left off the last review.
Yeah.
And nothing has changed.
Yeah.
In the meantime.
Yeah.
So like the thing that I expect in this episode to be is like the whole episode is gonna be in the hospital, let's say, and they're gonna be so worried and pissed. Let's say I think maybe Daniel's gonna be even pissed because like literally they ordered that. They ordered a quick.
Yeah, they ordered a quick. Is that buy and bust and buy, whatever.
Yeah.
They didn't want to do because like, why would we do this? We really didn't need to do this, and like, we did, and she was there, and she got shot, and I mean,
and now she's in danger for her life, basically.
Yeah.
So honestly, I would be fucking furious.
Yeah.
So that's what I expect to happen basically in this episode.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna be searching for whoever shot Kima. I'm not quite sure who shot Kima at this point.
Honestly, how can they find that?
I don't know. I really don't know. It's gonna be a thing of like finding people to talk to, maybe Bobs. Like maybe Bobs can like find something out. Like I don't know. I feel like this is gonna like really affect him, especially because like he is like so early on in his journey to get clean. I feel like he's gonna, you know,
this is gonna backfire.
Yeah, like he is gonna
take a step back for him. I don't know
what is it called. Like when you relapse.
Oh yeah,
relapse. That's the word I'm looking for. I think he's gonna like relapse. And again, I did not expect him to like get clean and stay clean now. I feel like this is gonna be a long journey for Bubs. I feel like it's a thing that we could follow throughout the entire show, you know. And so like maybe too early on to expect him to just like be able to turn his life around, especially just because like it is a thing that is so difficult, and like he has been in this for God knows how many years. And so like I think this is gonna be, you know, one of the things that make him relapse. It's gonna be like a thing of 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and like it's fine. It's a journey as long as we make it to the finish line, which is him being clean. And like I feel it in my bones that we will.
For me, there is no
in my bones
a scenario.
Imagine where fucking Bob dies now in like this. No,
in my mind, there is no scenario where he doesn't get clean and where his last scene is not with his son.
I'm not sure to say have a son or daughter, like a child. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't remember what he said.
I feel like he just said I have a kid.
Yeah, kid. Okay. I don't know why in my mind that's a son. Doesn't have to be. But that's what I imagine for the last thing. That's how he's gonna exit the show.
Yeah.
And so in my mind, that's it for him. So whatever happens in the meantime, we just have to get through it.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm feeling very, very, again, I mean, we've been saying this for a while. I'm feeling very positive about Bobs. and his future, which is a scary thought because like I'm gonna be caught off guard if it doesn't go that way.
Yeah.
So like that's always a problem, but I feel like you can't do it to everyone, you know what I mean? Like it has to some fucking silver lining here, because like I am certain that we're about to see Wallace die.
That's what I want to say. Also, the thing is, like, also what I think is that they won't have two big deaths in this season.
Yeah.
And because I'm very confident that Wallace is gonna die, unfortunately, that's honestly at this point that's the only death that would affect me this much, very much.
Yeah.
That would affect me even more than Babs, just because it's a fucking child who did nothing fucking wrong. And I think they're gonna do that. That will affect me far more than Kima at this point. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm not gonna care for her if she's is alive. She could be my favorite character for all I know at this point, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, right now, that would, like, Wallace's death would affect me the most.
I mean, he is a child.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm gonna do? I'm always gonna feel... I would take anyone else's death.
Yeah.
Even if I, let's say, love them more than Wallace.
Yeah.
Because, like, everyone else is a more important character than Wallace.
Exactly.
I would take any of them dying rather than him dying.
Yeah. I agree.
Anyone.
It's not like I'm gonna it's gonna break me emotionally as much as it's gonna break me that, like, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. I'm gonna right now just thinking about it, and even in the last episode, and while editing the last episode, I'm watching them and I'm like, because I think that he's gonna die, and like he's in this and police know and they're gonna make him testify. He's fucking dead after that, you know? Even if they find out that he talked to police, he could kill him before he testifies.
Yeah, the one thing that I was going through my mind while I was editing and like we were talking about Wallace and everything, it's just like that I don't know, I can't see how it happens. Like, sure, you know, it's gonna be because he's speaking to the police, of course, but like I don't know, I can't see, and I don't know why I can't see. I can't see, I don't know, Avon or Stringer or something being like, yeah, go and kill him or something. I can't see it for some reason. I can't place how I feel like that's gonna go, because like I can't see them saying that. Not because like I don't expect it from them. Again, I don't think we have seen enough to like see what they are capable of in the right circumstances. But I don't know. I can't fully see it, and so like that makes it unclear for me as to how this is completely gonna go.
What I see happening is us fighting his body. I don't think we're gonna have a scene where they're debating if they're gonna kill him or not. I don't think we're gonna have a scene where we see Weebay kill him, let's say, because I think it's gonna be Weebay or somebody similar.
Those are the like.
I think we're just gonna. I think a police is just gonna find his body or something like that, and he's gonna be shot.
Not even gonna know who did it or whatever.
Yeah, maybe even if you find out it's Weebay or anybody else like that. Like, I think I'm saying him because like Bird is in prison. Right?
Is Bird the one in prison? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and the other one is dead.
Yeah.
So like it's Weebay in my mind.
Yeah, I mean we don't know who else is there.
That's what I see. I see him having a bullet in his head, or in stomach, and he bled out and died. Yeah. You know, I just don't know if it's gonna be before he testifies or after he testifies. To me, it would even make more sense if it's before he testifies.
I think it's definitely gonna be before, so that he wouldn't testify.
Yeah. Because again, it could be to punish him so that like none other child who is working for them would ever think of doing something like that, which would, in my mind, be scary enough that nobody like I think they're scared enough already, but like that, seeing somebody who is just like me being murdered, it would be enough for me, you know, to never even cross my mind, honestly. But like again, it would even make more sense if it's before he testifies. Like, I think it would be easier for them to get to that decision that the only way is for them to kill him. You know. I mean, he is a kid, but he is not like a 9-year-old. He's 16. I think even that would make it easier for them, you know.
I mean, I feel like this is gonna be a big, let's say, moment. How they do it and how they talk about it, I think it's gonna be, again, because we have not really seen them. I mean, we have not seen them, but like we know that they tortured Brendan and whatever. But like we have not seen
them do anything.
Like make this type of a decision, and that's really gonna, how this goes down is really gonna like, affect what my opinion on them is and like how it's gonna go, because it's such a big thing, you know. And so like I don't know, I have no idea what we're about to do with that. I don't think it's gonna be happening in this episode. I feel like we're gonna have, you know, Kima is gonna be, let's say, the focal point of this. Maybe that's the storyline that we're continuing. And again, I think with D'Angelo, there's a high probability that he gets like arrested by the end of the season.
100% in my mind, honestly.
Just because I mean, every fucking case that they have is somehow connected to D'Angelo. So like I feel like by the end of the season, he is definitely gonna be in jail.
Honestly, in my mind
we'll
as well.
See.
Like with how the season started, that's not maybe what I imagined for him. But right now, with everything, with his girlfriend and everything that happened and every case being connected just to him, I don't think he's getting out.
And then will be kind of like, a full circle moment from the beginning of the season where he was on trial and didn't go to jail.
So yeah, I definitely think he's going to jail.
Yeah, me too.
Also, who I think is going to jail is definitely Avon.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
I feel like we're definitely gonna have a moment when he is gonna be in jail, and then I'm sure we're gonna have maybe a storyline with him, like with them trying to get him out or something like that. Because like I don't think he's gonna be able to like avoid that.
Yeah, but
all the time. But like he could just get out, and like we could also see that.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
No,
he's staying in jail.
I mean, he might even get fucking killed in jail. Like, it's always a possibility. I don't know. Or
I don't know
if he stays in jail.
I don't know how long, but like, I don't think we're gonna have him for 2 episodes. Maybe 2 seasons more, or at least a season.
That's the thing that I can't figure out, like how long we're gonna have him.
Just because I think the only way they are getting him in jail if they have solid evidence. And I think they're gonna have solid evidence against him, you know?
Yeah.
And that's when The Wire is finally gonna pay off, because they want to shut it down for like half a season already, you know.
Yeah.
Since they put it, they want to shut it down.
Yeah.
So I think they need to give them something big, and I think it's either Avon or Stringer. And in my mind, it's Avon. It has to be Avon.
Yeah.
So like I could definitely see in 13th episode of this season or in next one, but like I don't know, maybe I thought it's gonna be in the season, so like that's why I'm going with it, but it could be in the next one if like let's say the last episode is Wallace dying, then I could see it being prolonged for the next season.
Yeah,
definitely Avon and Dee in jail.
I think so,
and them being shocked because they didn't realize how close police is to them.
Yeah. I feel like that is the road that we're going on.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. I just wanted to say, like we said that we don't have time, and we managed to talk in the intro about all the things that we already talked about.
We always do this. Let's play, people. Oh God, immediately. Okay. Oh my God. Fucking bitch.
All of them. Not just him, all of them. Look at this. Consequences of my own actions.
Nobody move! If you have not been assigned a specific task by a homicide detective, you need to step away from this crime scene. Then remove your useless interfering asses from the area.
Slow this thing down to a crawl. These bastards, no chance to fuck up in a meaningful way.
But it's all the way to the back.
She couldn't get to it.
Well, she taped it up front. But as soon as she put any weight on these worn-ass car seats, they pulled the tape off. Then slid back behind the mesh as they drove, probably.
Christ. Where was her support?
There were 2 followed cars. I think she got turned around in the alleys.
Barksdale got the better. So, we had 2 units covering the north side and a helicopter up on top. And no one saw any vehicles in flight.
They said they changed the street names. So far, alive. Open the damn table, Daniels.
You didn't have an eyeball.
I mean, they're in the hospital, so that tells you everything.
Yeah, they said she's in the hospital.
The link we have to this is Sabina Breton, a minor lieutenant to our target, Barksdale.
How bad? Chest wound, no exit. Through and through to the throat. She wasn't stabilized.
Throat?
Pressure pants.
Lieutenant, I know just how you feel. This is the toughest job a police commissioner has. I don't think I'll ever get used to it.
What? Does he even know her? Yeah. Okay, he literally doesn't know who Lieutenant Daniels is.
Right, of course. This entire department stands behind Detective Briggs. I just
You fucking
thought
idiot.
you should know that.
Is this the moment of he didn't think a black guy could be And we hire up.
I don't know, maybe.
Just like
but
a
like
bit of
also
casual
the fact that he
racism.
has no fucking idea.
Yeah, he's like, this should be hard. You don't even fucking know who you're talking to. Like, empty words.
Yeah, we're running.
I'm not gonna be standing here giving a shit about the money you people lost. One of your own money. Hey, quick!
Really, you're thinking about money.
Fuck your money.
Like one smart thing he said, fucking money.
Jimmy's gonna be fucking pissed.
No.
All her blood.
It's hers.
I feel like he was already fucked up enough. This is gonna be bad.
Come on, get up. I couldn't talk, couldn't breathe. Nothing. Turning the ammo that way. She, What the fuck did I do? Come on, walk.
I love him.
Everyone move. He's gonna solve everything.
Cooperating, your girl's down, shot Tyler. Let's get to work.
Fuck.
Talk to me. We got a wire up. So we got a wire up on some motherfucker that just shot a cop. If somebody talks or someone gets on the wrong phone and says the wrong fucking thing about what happened here tonight, where the fuck do you want to be?
Thank God for him. Keeping everyone
Literally.
where they're supposed to be.
Anybody get in contact with Kima's people?
I'll do that first. Meet you at the church.
God, I would not want to be the person that like delivers such a message. We don't even know who shot her.
I don't know who that bitch was.
Always some shit, right?
Yeah.
Done. Get out of here.
So the two of them.
Lab tech to this.
Well, we missed it.
Photos and casts.
Even the done.
Yeah, they missed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your camp's here. Nobody touches this shit. Nobody even comes near it till the tech does his recovery.
Hello. You stop running. Either he get tired
Or his foot is.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Right.
I was like wondering if could they see that he is limping by the
3,000
marks.
landfill.
Alive.
My people at the scene have heard this already. It's a copy of the original.
I think it were on the north side of Orange, in an alley. I don't know, shit. Half block west of Longwood, maybe. Shit ain't right.
This is traumatic to listen to.
713! 713!
Kill Mr. Gunn.
Fuck, two males, black hoodie, both of them. One is...
Shut it off. Shut it off. Listen to me, you fuck. You did a lot of shit here. You played a lot of fucking cards, and you made a lot of fucking people do a lot of fucking things they didn't want to do. You and McNulty are a gaping asshole. Fuck if everybody in CID doesn't know. But fuck if I'm gonna stand here and say you did a single fucking thing to get a police shot. You did not do this, you fucking hear me? This is not on you. No, it isn't, asshole. Believe it or not, everything isn't about you. And the motherfucker saying this? He hates your guts, McNulty. So you know if it was on you, I'd be the son of a bitch to say so. Shit went bad. She took two for the company. That's the only lesson here.
Please, let me see your hands.
Zach. No, honey, we're looking for Savino.
Savino? No, he's my baby!
Yeah, well, your baby shot a cop.
Oh, Savino? Savino ain't shot nobody. I've been kicking the door, been acting like he just did it. Shit.
2 pages of stringer tonight, right? Only this one after the shooting.
Who's 07? And
Ah,
what
oui,
phone is he
babe.
asking for Stringer to call him back?
Shit went good, but they were all. I used to talk, like I said, it went good, except they went to this bitch curled up in the back seat, surprised the shit out of us. Didn't even see her until the shit popped off. I mean, and it was up to me. I let the girl walk. She didn't look like the talking type. But little man seen them bogged out, let a couple go. Well, sure, he was a cop.
Is that the meme?
This?
He ain't that.
It's about to be the meme. It
It is a meme. It is a
With
meme.
the guns.
I swear I knew the actor, but I knew it
Yeah,
from.
from
Hey,
the...
where the fuck are the guns? What the fuck is wrong with little man? I mean, this motherfucker bugged out one time. Well, he gonna bug out again when he find out Shorty's a fucking cop. I mean, come on, man. So we don't got a story that he can keep to and he know it. Little man gotta go. This shit gonna get real heavy. This heavy, baby, we gotta fall back. I wanna see how they go with this Savino bullshit. See how they go past that. But if the shit don't hold, or this motherfucking cop wake up and start talking shit, then you gotta go sky up.
You gotta go sky up?
Jersey.
Okay, he has to like leave the
Yeah,
state.
yeah.
Okay.
Food. See, you gotta be careful.
This is, I don't know. Literally, I could not.
I work with Kima. Kima,
Kim's at work.
You have to preface this by like she's still alive. I could not sleep at night. If like my significant other, I would not be able to like live like that. Oh,
The can too.
my genius.
Literally.
sit over there with Kima's girl, and there's somebody from the department or the city maybe might want to say something.
Who's here from the family?
That's your family.
A daughter? Officer Griggs has a girl.
Oh,
A roommate. The family's in Richmond. Grabbing the first thing today. The roommate's already in.
I do it myself.
No problem. If we lose her, he can always post for the funeral.
boy. Can someone like get him cleaned up? Like this is.
We pulled something different from the backseat of the car, right?
Yeah, 380. Semi-jacketed. Casings were different too, so you confirmed the 2 shooters.
Printed.
Yeah.
Went to Little Man Rise, enforced 221 and
Oh.
definitely connect to Barksdale's world. Printed from what? Soda can. Dropped at the payphone at Park Guards in Belvedere. It's a phone from which some motherfucker paid Stringer Bell 20 minutes after the shooting. I dusted the phone too, but it was smudged. So we got a Barksdale pro in the Northwest ringing up the boss minutes after the deed. Good pull. You on?
The best that exists out there of all the police.
Punch up you.
Hey, yo, Poop.
Poop.
Wallace, don't call them.
Nigga ring me up twice a day, but he got shit to say on that.
I don't like that they said tell Bodie
Yeah,
that.
no, we're
Bodie. I don't feel comfortable with Bodie knowing that. Like, I'm not afraid of D'Angelo. That's perfectly fine.
I mean, it's enough for anybody to know that.
Yeah, but I don't think Dee would. Like, if they're searching for him, let's say, or something like that, I don't think Dee would.
But like, if they don't think they're gonna kill him, just like to stop him or something, you know?
I mean, I feel like you have to know, like,
Know
in
that
what
you're gonna
business you
kill
are, you know.
Why are you here? Why are you coming?
Oh,
to
because...
Just now, you used it? Yeah.
What is happening?
Because, like, he called Kima on it.
Man downtown needs to talk to you.
And downtown.
Come down there and hang out with your ass.
Nah, man, ain't like that. You know, the air down here all sticky. Worse than Baltimore, yo.
Crickets, they louder than a motherfucker.
He didn't know what crickets were. That's just plain rude. What department are they?
I didn't do shit here, okay? Who'd you try to page, shitbird? Why the fuck do you care, okay? You have exactly 3 more seconds to explain your stuff to me, asshole.
One shooter definitely opened the passenger door. So any latent threats from that side of the car.
What? Shitbird? Leave it! This is a fucking game! I want to call the detective Greg! You can't, motherfucker! There was nothing in! The shit ain't right, sir!
I hate them so much. I can't even express to you how much I hate them.
Oh my god.
Oh, Bodie's making a call.
Yeah, one of them low-rise hops.
Okay.
Maybe you forgot the number.
What does he feel eyes? What's happening? What?
We just caught a re-up off of Top Stash.
Yeah.
Southside, second unit down.
Yeah.
Boy, please.
Put that away.
Thank you, Daniel. It's me too.
How much of this case would you give up to get her back?
All of it. But it doesn't work that way. You can't give it back. She's not conscious. She's intubated. She's in a trach, then a lung collapse. If she's got a shred of luck, the shot she took to the neck didn't catch any spine.
Wasn't worth it. Well, listen, Jimmy. We had a little dust up over here. You might want to roll past us well for this shit before it gets out of hand.
Fucking idiots.
I wish they were idiots. They're fucking evil.
Man. Fucking cop, man, a cop. How stupid is this motherfucker? You see a bitch in the car, change it up. When you go to Orlando another fucking day.
Savino said he was trying to signal, but he in the dark. He don't know where Bay's at, where they coming from.
I'm breaking our wing that
They
day.
gotta burn this shit. This is cop money. It's probably marked somehow. Bitch, cop. If she wake up and start talking, she gonna put little man in there, Bay in there.
What up with little man?
He's scared. He shot a cop. Fuck. But I put Bay on that. About Savino. Well, Savino, he gotta eat the charge. But he knew that. So if you keep your story tight, you'll be alright.
And we knew Orlando was a snitching motherfucker, man. Fuck him, but this cash got us caught up.
No, man, that's my fault, man.
What is saying?
That is actually like a good point.
I don't know. I fucked up.
Especially because like they saw him in fucking prison and he asked for a lawyer to get him out and suddenly he is out. Is that not already... How are they already not like suspicious of that? He didn't have fucking money for bail.
I asked him why.
Shut the fuck up.
He brings stuff.
Shameless. Fucking shameless.
So, what I do? Well, for one thing, you can roll around the project, see who's missing. Yeah, I just, I've been keeping it kind of close, you know? Ain't been around the project much lately. You know what I'm saying? Beefing with someone down there? No, I'm not beefing with. Eyes open, Bob. Tequila. Hang loose, I'll get you right.
Well, if he calls me for anything, I'll tell him to turn himself in. You know I wouldn't do that.
Not good enough.
Perhaps as an officer of the court, you
Oh,
could
Ronnie's
endeavor
being
to...
polite. She's a member of your twisted little tribe, so she's putting it into your twisted little language. Me, I wouldn't wipe my ass with a bowl of old lore.
I think what Jimmy is trying to say is
No, what
that...
Jimmy is saying is if you want me to keep my nose close to your shit, then you're gonna have to throw me a little something when I need it. And right now, I need Savino Bratton in bracelets.
I don't know where he is.
Well, you repped him the last 4 felonies. I'm guessing you can get word to him if you want to.
A police may die, Maury, and Savino was there. Then you get a target letter from the state's attorney's office, followed by subpoenas for every fucking bank account in your fucking name. And let's see if all those cash deposits match the reported income.
Am I hearing this from the state's attorney's office as well?
I mean, you better fucking be hearing it.
You are.
Fuck you, Jimmy. Don't tell me that was coming.
Bring him in.
You will if you can, that's my point.
What's the point?
The point is that Maury Levy is a past officer of the Monumental Bar Association. And unless I want to spend my whole life as a fucking ASA, I can't spend my afternoons pissing on people who matter.
Have a career in the balance. If only half you motherfuckers in the state's attorney's office didn't want to be judges, didn't want to be partners in some downtown law firm, if half of you had the fucking balls to follow through, you know what would happen? A guy like that would be indicted, tried, and convicted. And the rest of them would back up enough so we could push a clean case or two through your courthouse. But no, everybody stays friends, everybody gets paid, and everybody's got a fucking future.
He's not wrong. So...
The date of this page is the same day that Stinkum got killed.
And Weebay got shot in the leg. 07 is Weebay. It's gotta be.
Yeah.
And we have
They're literally the brains of the operation. What has happened?
Park Heist, 20 minutes after the ambush. They're on a page to string.
We're all over town for this piece of shit, Savino.
We're starting to glean some possible shooters from the wiretap.
You know, I asked for the controlled buy. I put one of our people in harm's way. So right now, I want to make sure that we are doing everything.
We are, sir. We're on it.
Good.
What are
Commissioner
you
wants
doing?
raid citywide. Every door we can take, any addresses we can write on, anything connected to a narcotics case. On the 6 o'clock news, we put a lot of fucking dope on the table. A lot of it.
Dope on the table.
We need to let them know who we are. We can't for 1 minute let them think that this will stand.
Dope on the damn table.
Hey, it's like the man said.
Oh my god.
We're letting them know who we are.
Yeah? And who the hell are we?
Again, for the record, let's make clear that Mr. Bratton has not been Mirandized and that what is said at this juncture is for purposes of a proffer. That's baking soda, which Mr. Bratton intended to sell to Orlando Blocker. You can keep it without compliments.
Where's the money?
Mr. Bratton did not receive money. He left it in the car when he went to retrieve the sham cocaine.
And he wasn't around for the shooting either. In fact, he doesn't know who the shooters are.
God knows he wasn't in on the setup.
But this is bullshit. The police is down.
Mr. Bratton had no knowledge that the young woman was a police officer, and no intention of doing anything other than defrauding Mr. Blocker of $30,000.
No charge if he gives us the shooters. And if he testifies, we'll find a way to squeeze him into the federal witness program.
As I indicated, Mr. Bratton has no idea who shot Mr. Blocker or the undercover officer. Best you can do is 286B.
3 years.
A cop was shot, Maury. So if we convict, he'll do every damn day of the 3.
I can do the 3. Ain't no thing.
He's looking at him.
Yeah.
Who would stop that? No one fucking look at him. He can't be doing this like 3 days. Why? What?
Damn, Orlando, yo. Still can't believe that shit.
Can't you though?
You know how your uncle is when people get to fucking up, man. You start taking that shit personal, man. Like a couple more niggas gonna get dropped.
He said you need to get with Striker right away, yo.
Every unit, every district is kicking in any drug-connected address they can write on. We're gonna do the same. Except we're gonna hold back on the main stash. The house up in Northwest we tracked off the wire. For one thing, we advanced this case more by sitting on that location. For another, raids that are too much on the bullseye like Barksdale changing up. We might blow the wire altogether.
We got 2 addresses in the low-rises that are probables and another 2 row houses off the avenue that have been used for stash as recently as last week. This here is the best bet for a good rip. Kirk picked up on it yesterday.
What if they change up the apartment? Well, they do that every day. Yesterday was the 5th floor on the north side.
We're gonna have a man on the church watching with a cell phone. They change up, we call the duty judge, who orally amends the warrant.
Mike the club open.
You going with Bay?
What? Really?
Yeah, babe.
What?
Keep it clean. Don't make no mistakes.
Going where?
What the fuck you waiting for?
Are they doing something first? Because like he told Weebay he needs to leave the state. Why would they like?
Pennsylvania or DC.
Yeah, but like why would they send D there as well? Unless they're gonna do something now and keep it clean.
Stop bullshitting me!
Who's hitting it who?
That's the.
Yeah, okay. I can't believe what they're typing on. I'm shocked. I'm still shocked.
The main stash. He knows we're on it. He knows we held it back.
The deputy. We grab a senator's bag man in the projects, he knows that. State police come in here with a cooperator, he knows that too. It's like fucking clockwork. He's got a rat. Here, in the details. That's how they do.
Who? Is it the... That one?
Yeah. I mean, it has to be.
But like he didn't wanna like...
I know.
Talk about Jimmy, so I don't know, maybe not.
But who else?
I don't know.
I can't imagine anybody
I don't know,
else.
fucking Kirk, because that's his name. I mean, I don't know, I can't.
Yeah,
I don't know there's other people that like we don't follow, so like...
Politics.
What's that? We're on a prime location. Barksdale stash. Instead of sitting on it and making cases off it, he wants us to write a paper and take the door. Why? Dope on the table. It's a photo op to make us all feel better.
Literally the dumbest reason I have heard in my fucking life.
You need to rip him a new one, Your Honor.
He's not gonna do it now because he is also getting ostracized. For doing...
Back on the ticket, huh?
Yeah.
So, who's my daddy now?
He was right in everything he said to the lawyer. Everyone just wants to move higher up. No one does their fucking job.
I'm terrified.
I don't know. I don't feel good about anything.
Just because there was in my mind maybe on the cliffhanger it's gonna end episode. So like, what could they possibly do?
What this is? If something was a trap ever, I have actually no idea what they're doing.
Inside, man. Let's go.
Oh, little man.
Oh. Okay,
They said that he's on it, little man.
Yeah.
He's not built for this.
Yeah, especially now when he sees that they're killing technically one of their own.
Man, get in here.
Or is the little man already dead and they have to move the body? I don't know what's happening.
I don't know.
Why are you in the dark, boy? You're gonna be okay. I
think he thinks that he's gonna die right now.
Check it out, man.
Yeah. He literally fucking thought he was gonna get shot.
Yeah,
Need you to feed him while I'm gone. You're gonna give him different food for each tank too, alright?
What? He really likes
don't worry,
fish?
I'll show you what to do. Come here. These
I don't know if this is cute or what. He's shocked.
I mean, he literally just thought he was about to die. Do you think he knows what you're saying about food?
I think he...
Full as hell, D. Go upstairs and pack some shit.
Is that her girlfriend?
It's Bay and Little Man. She want to shoot it too. I feel it, Bunk.
Well, right now, we need our girl to wake up and say so.
Right.
If she wakes up, first say, I quit.
You know, situation's different for me. I mean, for me,
Someone let him just let him tell them that like he's trying to get clean, like
Friends will get you right. Okay.
because like no one even knows he's trying to. Can we put that like
Move out.
just like save up money for the bed? I'm gonna cry.
No.
He's trying so hard. I don't know what to do.
Check out the bed, check all the drawers, check every fucking inch of this room.
Drugs on the table.
There she goes.
Guys. Again, out of all the things they do, by far the least worst, you know what I mean? Just like, I don't care if you keep stealing it.
I don't know.
A fucking
Everybody's
photo
pissing me
op.
off.
Fine police work.
What did they do?
What you see on the table in front of you represents our department's answer to a culture of death and drugs. When an officer falls in this war, others stand ready to pick up the challenge and carry the fight to the very doorstep of those responsible.
I fucking hate them all.
This message is being heard loud and clear
I love you
by
guys.
all those who seek profit and power. How much you need? The bus costs like 18, man. Crime on you, daddy. I actually sure try to stop you from booking. This country ass shit got me all messed up. I'm saying you need to send me something for the bus, yo. I'm down here on broke ass and shit. Yeah, I feel it.
She's gonna come back.
She's gonna come back. Oh, she's gonna wake up?
Girl. Fucking quit. You're studying. Fucking quit.
Oh no. She's gonna wake up.
I can't. Just not. I can't. No, not even joking. I could like sit here for 12 hours straight and just watch.
Me too.
And literally not even fucking move.
Why did you move? Why did you just
I'm playing. I'm just,
let the next episode play
guys, we can
and just like
pretend.
continue?
This is painful. I hate this so much.
This episode was great.
This is like we are entering levels of like scary good. Like this is ridiculously good so far. Like we watch 11 episodes. This is ridiculously good.
I agree. But in this episode, everybody was pissing me so off. I think
And
now,
the people that would usually piss me off were not, so I don't know what was happening.
Really? Just
Like
like
the-
one guy who talked to Jimmy,
Yes.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know. I don't even know if it's
I mean
rational or if
the
it's
two guys that would usually like also like annoy us were not annoying.
Honestly, they haven't been annoying to me for quite some time.
Well, true.
Like
Well, that's
4 or
what
5
I'm.
episodes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like you, that usually would.
Yeah.
Like they're fine now.
No, I don't even know now that if it's rational or if it's irrational, you know?
Okay.
Just like, I was so pissed off half of the episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Half of the episode.
I'm with you. I mean, I feel like I usually am. Like watching this show, there's so many things that happen that like just anger me.
Yeah. On each side.
Yeah.
You know? On
Yeah.
every single side.
Yeah.
Like, everything that happened, I didn't want that to happen.
Yeah.
You know? Even when somebody, let's say, didn't piss me off, let's say, in the scenes with Bobs. But, like, I'm not saying about the scenes when the guy beat him up for nothing.
No,
I'm talking about the scene with, let's say, Jimmy and the other, when he was desperately trying to say that he is clean and that he's trying to be clean. Like, Jimmy didn't piss me off there because, like, why would he? I love him. But, like, he didn't help him.
Yeah, I know.
And I want Bobs to say those words. I want everybody to help him, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want $20 thrown in his hands. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's now maybe even irrational that I'm pissed off, you know? Like, everything that I didn't want to happen in this episode, like just like happened, you know?
Yeah, it's just how the scene went. Like he started to say it twice, and like the first time, Jimmy didn't really get what he was talking about because I mean his head is completely in another space, and he just needs him to go on the streets to like see what is happening.
And he even said for Kima, do this for like you have to for Kima.
Yeah.
No, no, he doesn't. He doesn't have to do it for Kima.
I understand.
Kima wouldn't choose that.
I understand, but like he doesn't know that like he's trying to get clean. Like no one is...
I mean, I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying, no, he doesn't have to do anything, and I don't want him to do anything. I want him to stay clean. I want him for once in his life to take care of himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like the next time, like the timing was like he started to say it to Jimmy, and like Jimmy was listening, and then like Daniels came and was like, "Let's go!" And so like they went, and so like really it was. And he was like sitting there, and there was the money, and he didn't spend it, even though he was walking the street. I feel like every time he's on screen, I want to cry. Especially now, like I want to cry.
If I see him start using again,
and we will, and like I don't know how to do that.
It's gonna.
I really don't know how. Like I have been,
I'm not
like I have been preparing for that. Like we know realistically it's coming, and you know, and like so, like you try to prepare yourself for it to come.
I'm not prepared
and
at
like
all. Let me just tell you that.
Like just the idea of it breaks me.
No, I'm literally not prepared for that at all. Like there is a delusional part of me that is like, oh, he can make it immediately. Like the first try, he's gonna make it. Because like I cannot see him going through this multiple times. I cannot do that. And I don't want to do that.
I feel like we're gonna do that. I really feel like we're gonna do that because I don't know, like literally let's say we could have him for one more season and then like he can get clean completely and leave this place, you know, and that would be great. But I don't think we're gonna do that. I feel like he's gonna be like a constant here because like he represents, let's say, a third part of the story because like we follow the drug dealers, we follow the police, and then like we have him as a person like who is whose life is very much like influenced by drugs, and you know, and so like I feel like
who's in the game but is not in the game, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And so like I feel like we're gonna keep that because like it's a very important story to tell.
Well, find another way. Find another fucking way. Get him cleaned. Kima is not gonna need him.
Find anyone else. Fucking anyone else.
And when they find somebody else, I'm gonna want them to get cleaned as well, you know?
Yeah, well then like...
So it's gonna go around.
And then the police will be doing such a good job because they're fucking getting people clean.
I was about to say.
That'll be great.
Do one thing right. You know?
No, they are just... You know, I feel like the show, how it works and like what we follow the drug dealers and we follow the police, and they're all, when you think about it, they're all the same. It's all a group of not good people in different circumstances completely, but they're really the same. It's just like the police has the law behind them, even though they shouldn't have it, you know, but like there's so many parallels drawn between the police and like Barksdale's, I don't know what to call them, the crew, Barksdale's men, Barksdale, I don't know what to call them, but like, you know, they were talking about in this episode how they're gonna go and break down doors wherever they can so that they can just like basically send a message and like show the world, show the people that like we're not gonna let this slide, even though this is like everything that they did for the grand scheme of things is pointless. And like a couple of episodes back, it's the same thing that Avon did with like Omar. When they were like, when Stringer was talking about like, let's like, you know, calm things down. And he was like, well, what are people gonna say if we just let this slide? Is the exact same thing. Just like different circumstances, but the exact same fucking thing. Like they're the exact same. The only problem is, and why I'm always getting like more mad at the police, is because they abuse this power that they have, you know? So like that is my problem when they're just the same. They're like literally the same fucking criminals. Not all of them, and not all of them in the Barksdale crew, whatever, are the same level. Like I can never compare someone like Weebay to someone like Wallace, you know? Like that is different worlds to me. But like I just think there is.
I mean, the more power you have,
Yeah.
the evil you get.
Yeah.
And that is the same thing on both sides.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Yeah.
Because even here, the people from police who have more power, technically, oh my god, they pissed me off the most in this episode.
Yeah.
Because they said how sorry they are for what happened, how if it much affect them. They don't even know who Kima is. They don't know who Daniel is.
They don't care. They
don't
care
fucking
about
the image.
They
The
just care
fucking
about
image.
the like preserving the image of police, and that's all. And
So
that's what
that's
they
why-
always care about. And that's why you never like no one from the police that does anything like Perez. What did he get? Like there's like literally a child that has lost sight in one eye, and what did he get? Absolutely nothing.
Even in this episode, we had a brief.
Yeah.
We had a scene where
Nothing
the guy.
new.
Yeah, when the guy beat up Bubs for
Yeah.
no reason, literally
He was
no
paging.
reason.
He was paging Kima.
Yeah,
And like he was like, I don't care.
He beat him up immediately. Bunky, if I remember correctly, called Jimmy and was
Yeah.
like, "Come here to calm things down.
Yeah.
We don't want this to get out of hand or anything like that. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want the guy to suffer any consequences for the things he has done.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like we're not gonna hold him responsible. And again, that goes back to the entire problem of the whole institution. No one is held responsible for the things that they do. Everyone is pardoned. They are basically just criminals that have the law behind them.
I mean,
And that is always an issue.
Yeah, and the guys that are on the top piss me off so much. Like I said, they don't care. They don't only care about the image, how it looks. Oh my god, the cop has been killed. You know, shot. And after that, they decide to do this. Oh my god, dope on the table. We have to show them who we are. You know, and they stand on TV like, pretending to have done something. You know,
Even though like they know, they have told them like our guys tried to keep like the one house that has like the most stash or whatever like under wraps, because like they need it for the like general thing that they're doing, because like, this is a waste of fucking time. Oh look, we seized this, great, who cares? You know, it doesn't do absolutely anything. They wanted to keep that, and they found out, and so like they were really mad because like how dare you keep this, even though like this is more important for the general investigation that is going on. Could not care less. It's all about the image. It's not about doing their job and upholding the law, because like I struggle to see when they uphold the law, because like, you know, they uphold the law for small time criminals, maybe like some bigger criminals, whatever, but like the biggest criminals, the people up top, like they're the ones that are working with them, you know. And it's like at the tale of all this time, and I think like I really appreciate that this show feels incredibly just like authentic. Like I remember I was watching the Idris Elba's Hot Ones interview, and like he was saying for the casting progress that like the writer, the creator or whatever, like it was really important for him that, you know, the actors that they get are the actors that like, I don't know, are native, not necessarily native to Baltimore, but like for the show to have as many authenticity as to like what is happening in that like space. So like I am certain that is like a very big part of it.
I mean, people have written that to us in the end of the first episode immediately when we started watching, that many of the actors are from Baltimore.
Yeah. And so like it goes to show you that they really pay attention to that, to like make it as realistic as possible, and it does feel like that.
Yeah, but I love how it deals with all the topics that are realistic, very realistic, that are happening in the world. We had that scene with Jimmy and the woman who is a
district attorney.
Yeah,
She's not district. I don't know. She's in the district office.
So the thing is that like. And he said everything in her face. He was very angry. He told her everything in her face because she was very mad with the way how he talked to the guy who is drugs. The guy from the criminals attorney, you know?
Yeah.
But like he's an important face.
Yeah.
And she was very mad because of the way he talked to him like that, and she backed him up, you know? So that would look bad for her.
Yeah.
Maybe. So how is she gonna, like, she has her future to think about. And he told her everything about lawyers, and all of them want to be judges, and everything they do is for their own benefits. And that's why, because like nobody cares about actual criminals and what actually happens. And that's why many of the cases can't even be resolved. You know, many of the people can't be in jail, in custody, and all of that.
Yeah, I mean, the things that should be done don't get done because, like, people talk to people, and that's the same with the higher-ups. And, like, now even the judge who is back on the ticket now, he has stopped doing things because, like, they cannot make any real noise or change, you know? I love characters like Jimmy for that. I feel like he is very, like, sure, is that woman, like, it's not like she is evil. It's not like she is, you know, she is very normal and what you would expect. And like, I'm certain that, like, let's say she would have helped him out if he, like, warned her, approached her in a different way, whatever. But like, Jimmy was working off on his emotions in that moment, and like the injustice that he feels, and like he feels a certain really sense of like justice and like wanting to do things in like what he thinks is the right way. And like I love characters like that. I have a lot of love for them. Like they do things, a lot of things out of emotion, and even if those things may be dumb or like not necessarily the best in that moment, like they do things for the right reasons, you know? And like those characters are always like very near and dear to me.
Yeah, I agree. I just want to say about that girl who is a lawyer as well. I mean, she lives in the world that it is how it is.
Yeah.
Let's say even that judge.
Yeah.
Yes, they all think about their careers, but like just like Lester, let's say, he wanted to do his job properly, and he got fired.
Yeah,
you know, that is how it is in that world, and I love that it is shown like to be like that.
Yeah,
you know, that like there is not a real change that you can make.
Yeah,
you can try, but there is not a real change that you can actually make, because like all the people in power are very connected.
Yeah,
you can't actually do anything. You know, so yeah, I agree with you. I don't think she's evil or anything, and it's wrong to think about your career, you know? Yeah. Because if she would have done, let's say, everything like the way that justice is, she would not have a job.
Yeah.
Possibly, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to survive in that environment, like being actually like just, basically.
Yeah.
So
I agree with you with everything you said about Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, he was like one of the, let's say, focal points kind of in this episode. I felt awful for him, seeing him, you know, being so affected after Kima was shot. I mean, everyone was affected, but like, you know, he is, again, it really seems like a lot of these things, like he does work off on emotion. And so like it hit him harder than it hit maybe anyone else, at least like emotional. Like it seemed like he was more drained. Because like that's how he takes it, you know. I'm not saying he cares more about her than like Daniels does. No, but like that's just the way that he reacts.
Nor the other guys, let's say, who also work with him. Kima, I feel like he feels most responsibility when he wasn't able to do anything to save her. He was the one who backed her up to go there, to do that job, and at the end of the day, they couldn't even find her, let's say, in time to stop this from happening. They weren't able to follow them as properly. I understand how he or somebody would feel guilt for something like that, even though it's not their fault at all. And I love what the guy that I don't like at all told him.
Rawls, maybe something like that.
Maybe. I loved the way he talked to him and told him, like, while he was talking, I was just thinking, I hope this has a point. I really hope. At the end of the day.
I felt like it was gonna, because you know he started off, but like before that he was very like, he showed up there, and I was like thinking, the fuck are you gonna do now? Because like I don't, you know. What we've seen from him so far has not been great things, you know? Yeah. But like the second that he saw him, it felt like he is actually like gonna take care of him,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah.
Like that was that bit of, let's say, humanity that they gave him
Yeah.
that like to me means a lot then. Because like first he even said like for the guy who's from the DEA, whatever, who's like talking about the money, he was like, fuck your money.
Yeah, yeah.
Like first he said, and I was like, okay, we're on a good track here. And then like they were playing this in the they were playing the audio recording in the hospital, and like Jimmy was hearing it, and like he was like looking at Jimmy's face, and he was like, okay, turn it off.
And
like
then
he
Jimmy
was, yeah,
puked, and that's when he
was very in
grabbed
tune.
him.
Yeah, and he was like, I mean, he said what Jimmy needed to hear in that moment, that like, I'm the person that like hates you most, and I'm so like, you're gonna believe me when I say that you're not responsible for
Like,
this. It's not on you.
Like if I thought for a second that you that it is on you, I would be thrilled. Basically, like I would first come here and tell you this is on you.
Yeah.
Because I hate you so much.
Yeah.
And this is not on you, as it is not on him, of course.
Yeah, I mean it's a very decent moment from him.
But again, I just loved like that Jimmy feels so much, and I really felt emotional while watching him go through all of this.
Yeah.
And like I would love to have more of his backstory, even
because
more
like I
now,
wonder again,
because
did someone fucking die and he felt responsible for that? Because like then everything again would track. The way that he is acting, the way that he is feeling, why he feels this like sense of justice, or whatever he thinks justice is, you know, like it would all track with his character. Like something happened around him, and like he is an alcoholic, he has a problem, like he is immediately after chemo drinking, you know, and like he has been drinking before, so like something has happened.
But like things like this make me the most emotional and the most interested in the backstory, and I just can't wait to see what they're gonna tell us about what happened to him.
But like he was just really great in this episode. I really liked all of his scenes. We also had, I mean, I have no idea who I want to start with. I mean, I liked everyone's approach. I thought the police, what is it called, the homicide team did like everyone actually like really did such a thorough job like in finding this. Like they really cracked everything, found every trace that they could find, and like it does make you think about like how they really do their job well when it's one of their own. And then like we go back to like, for example, the girl that got shot by D didn't even fucking find the like bullet. So like there's a very big difference again as to how they view people that are like working with them, and how they view people who are in the pits and who are poor and who are in this world, and like how they don't put in as much work or as much resources into like getting justice for them. I think that is also like a big thing to like talk about, and I think the show also kind of showed it, and just seems very realistic. I think they take care of their own, and the rest not really. Lester, as always, MVP. Like he is able to keep a cool head and like tell everyone who in that point are like obviously very emotional over what happened to like Kima, because like they work with her. I should learn the two guys' name, like Herc and not Carter, something. The two of them.
Herc.
Never heard.
My first time hearing that name, honestly. Like the thing is, like I don't know.
I'm not even sure who Herc is of the two of them. I feel like one is Herc, but like, you know, they were very clearly, let's say, emotional, and like rightly so. But like he kept a cool enough head to tell them, you have to go there because like we have to find out who's gonna speak about this, and we have to catch that. Like he is really able to just do such a great job and like contain his emotions.
And he even sent them to talk to Kima's girlfriend to inform her of what happened.
And he went and found that fucking can, and like they literally, like they did such a good job. They know who the two guys that came here and shot were. Like they have Weebay and they have Lil Man, like, and a lot of that was because Lester is literally just the best.
Yeah.
The best at his job. And that's what like one of the guys said, oh, good job, what's your name? Or like, what department are you in? And he's like, pawn shop.
Yeah.
Fucking pawn shop. Why? Because I am this good. That's where they placed me. He is incredible.
Also Perez as well.
Perez is incredibly good at like this. Yeah. Like him and Lester combined just crack everything.
Yeah.
That is like his forte. I feel like he just found it. He should not be the type to be on the street. He does not like... He will be the type that like accidentally fucking shoots someone. You know what I mean? Like he is... I can't imagine him with a fucking gun. That would be the like unsafest thing.
But still, again, I think what he did before, he did because he felt weak.
Yeah.
He even came there because he was son-in-law of Major, whoever. So I just think that now finding this thing that he's actually very good at, that he's doing a lot of important job.
Yeah. Like he is making a difference.
Yeah, and I think that can... And we also had a scene where he saw a kid that he blinded. You know, I think that can affect the way he thought about how he did his job in past and in the future, because like he if he passes until the hearing, he doesn't have his gun right now, but like until the hearing or something, he will have it in the future. But I would like to see that in the future he would not repeat the things that he has done, because I don't think he's gonna stay.
Self-reflection.
Exactly, there. I don't think he's gonna stay in the office. Yes, his forte is that, and I think he is gonna do that mostly.
Like Lester mostly.
Exactly, that's
office.
what
they don't have to be like...
Lester goes to the crime scene, looks at found the can, you know, but like that's what I expect for Perez as well. I don't think that's what I would like for his character, you know.
It does seem like he would be the type that like does do a bit of like soul searching, and like that realizes the things that he has done and like why he has done these things. I would like that type of a storyline, because like, you know, he's not gonna have any consequences for his actions. And so like the thing that you would hope is that he can become a better person because of this thing that has happened. Again, is it like there's always gonna be this struggle in me of the thing of like, it's like so unfair that like this kid now doesn't have an eye and like there is no justice being done. But then like I was thinking about this, like The Wire is making me think about a lot of things, but like I was thinking about how like I am saying that like I, let's say, want some justice for the kid and like that he should, let's say, go to jail, but like jails have never been a place for like rehabilitation. Nothing has ever come good out of people going to jail. Like he is not gonna become a better person, you know, going there and exiting that. So like it makes me think about like what I actually want to happen and what is actually like productive, because like being like I just want him to suffer is not productive, and it doesn't do anything. And so like it's a thing that I've been like thinking about.
To me, it's more like that I have accepted how it is, and that it's not gonna change. Like everything needs to change, but like that's one thing it's not, at least not for him. But the best thing that can come out of all of this is the self-reflection. Like for whatever reason that he has done it, if he self-reflects, if he realizes how wrong those things are, he's never gonna repeat them. He can never repay for what he has done. The kid lost an eye. Yeah, it is done. But the most he can do at this point in the world that they live in, is never repeat something like that again. So that's what I would like for his character to happen.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna go there. Daniel's also great in this episode. There was like a moment where they said they have like a rat because they told them that they're like keeping the house that has the stash hidden. And he said something along the lines of, I don't know the name of the person that is like above him. But like he said something to, was it Jimmy, about how before he was the person that would tell that higher up things like this from here, but like now he doesn't anymore, and so he found someone else. So like Daniels has really changed a lot in this 11 episodes, because like he was the guy that would talk to the higher ups and say things, and now he is hiding things because he believes in the things that they're trying to do, and he is not just trying to like wrap it up fast. You know, and like first he came with like that goal to just like wrap everything up fast, and now like seeing everything and like all the things that have happened, he has really become, let's say, passionate about it. And so I really like that for his character.
I mean, that's why they're gonna actually manage to do something, hopefully at the end.
I don't know what's gonna happen with Kima. They said like, you know, she has really like severe wounds. There's a bullet that like hit her neck, and they're not sure. Like there's some swelling, so like they can't tell if her spine is damaged, and like if it is, she could be partially paralyzed.
I mean, I still think that I don't know what the story they're gonna tell, but like what I'm expecting is a story about PTSD and how she's gonna feel. But like I don't think she's gonna stay partially paralyzed. I more expect to see how that's gonna affect her mentally.
Yeah,
that's what I kind of expect from her storyline in the future. Let's say.
Yeah.
How she's gonna feel about continuing and being a police officer. Is this gonna motivate her even more, or is this gonna want her to back out a bit? I mean, at the end of the day, I still think she's gonna continue being, but like I wanna see how a traumatic experience like this is gonna affect her. You know?
I mean, we know that she has been studying. I'm not quite sure what. I'm not quite sure in like what degree she wants to get. I'm sure it's something to do with like law or something like that. And so like I think maybe she is just gonna go down that route because she is studying. And I feel like if I was her girlfriend and this happened, like I don't think you should like ever tell your partner what to do, what to be passionate about, but like I physically couldn't. Like I
agree. I just don't know
this way.
I just don't know if that study is for like being a detective of this or that. I don't know. I don't think she's gonna completely change. I think she wants to be a police officer.
Yeah, but like maybe I think she can be someone like, I don't know, maybe she's planning to be someone like Daniels, like something higher up or something like that.
Yeah, but like still that's what I thought she wants to become. But yeah, I think this could affect how her girlfriend feels about this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because this was such a dangerous situation.
Yeah.
And I don't even know, I mean, she came there. First, the thing about her roommate and all of that was very... that was bad. I felt very angry to watch that. And also, like, later they said she's with her family.
Yeah.
And yet her girlfriend was at home, which would mean, like, you know, when the partners are not married and they weren't allowed to be married at this time yet.
She can't even be there.
She can't even be there to visit, which is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Make me so sad for her and angry.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
At some point it makes you, I forget that this was, let's say, early 2000s, that this was filmed then. Because like when the higher up from Daniels was like, she has a kid, and I'm like, is he saying that or is he asking that?
Yeah.
I'm like, she has a kid. And then like I realized that he is talking about, you know, her girlfriend, because like they said Kima's girl, and like, you know, it's not a thing that like crossed his mind. I mean, it's not like today in this day and age, it is again as accepted as it should be, but like it's better than it was in the early 2000s. And so like immediately Daniels said like, okay, roommate, because like, you know, it's that culture. I don't think Daniels in any way like meant anything, let's say, bad or whatever, but just like you never know if Kima wants you to tell someone else about it and whatever, and so he just said like roommate.
I don't know, it was fucking horrible to watch.
Yeah,
honestly.
It was awful.
It was awful. Even seeing her girlfriend later in the apartment crying, not being able to do fucking anything, you know? that was all horrible. So I'm not looking forward to seeing that in the future, honestly.
No, I like, if I was her girlfriend, there is no fucking way. Like, either you quit or we have to break up. Because, like, I could never sleep at night. Like, I would eat myself alive. I don't know how I would, like, survive that at all. Like, you always have it in the back of your head. I'm sure that it's, like, always a possibility. But, like, when it actually happens, it becomes much more real. It becomes...
Yeah.
I really don't know how they're gonna move past that if she stays in the police.
Where I think she's gonna stay.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
Because I think that is gonna be the story about her getting getting through the trauma that she survived there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be very interesting, in my opinion.
Yeah.
To see all of that.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
I mean, this
was an amazing episode.
This was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Really ridiculous. I can't believe we can't watch the next one. God, we didn't fucking talk about, like, Weebay and D'Angelo, who thought Weebay was about to shoot him.
I mean, that was a fun.
I was like, but like, why did he think he was gonna shoot him? Like, I understand that, like, D now is, let's say, realizing that they're just gonna, like, they can shoot anyone if, like, they step out of line and whatever. Like, he said that, and, like, now he is himself becoming scared, even though, like, like, literally the person that would order his kill would be his uncle. And I don't think his uncle. I don't see Avon doing that, you know.
Yeah, but I could see Avon doing that. I don't think that's the line somebody would never cross. If he,
I understand, but, like, there was a certain way that he spoke about family that, like, makes me think that he wouldn't touch family.
Yeah,
you know?
possibly.
I'm not, like, he would cross a line.
Honestly,
for, like, Wallace.
I mean, I agree, but I agree, but I completely disagree that D is safe in any of this. Even if it's not his uncle, I completely could see that. Like, I don't think now that he has that, like, Avon is his uncle, that he's safe and he shouldn't feel worried. You know, even that scene when he talked to Stringer didn't even look twice at him. He just sent him with we. I understand how D, after everything that he heard. And after everything that he knows that they are doing, and how they're treating, people, that, like, I don't think that he should or would feel safe, honestly.
Yeah, but, like,
I mean, he didn't do anything.
Yeah,
at
and
this
I
point.
feel like, I don't know. I still feel like Avon wouldn't, but also I don't think I have enough to go off on.
No, I mean, we had that scene.
We also the same thing. Yeah.
We also had that scene where he make a big lunch for all his
family
and stuff like that. But, like, you never know if somebody from his men would cross that line if it needed to be crossed. If Stringer would ever cross that line, if it needed to be crossed, if it would save Avon's ass, let's say, or something like that, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what would happen.
Yeah, I don't think he would be safe just because he's Avon's nephew, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. We don't have time. Thank you so
much for watching. Bye.